You are tired, not just need more sleep tired, but burdened by a deep, persistent mental exhaustion, a cognitive fog that makes simple tasks feel like climbing a mountain. We've entered the age of the silent epidemic, mental fatigue. It is the real cost of living in a world built on constant stimulation, and your brain is paying a severe metabolic price. The core of this problem lies in your prefrontal cortex, the brain's executive center responsible for decision-making, focus, and impulse control. Neuroscientists, including Dr. Earl Miller at MIT, emphasize that while the PFC is highly efficient at selective attention, it possesses a critically limited bandwidth. Every notification, every email, and every jump between different tasks forces your PFC to repeatedly switch contexts, a process that is neurologically and metabolically expensive. A 2017 study published in the journal Nature Human Behaviour highlighted how the sheer volume of non-stop decision-making, scientifically termed decision fatigue, can severely deplete essential glucose reserves in this vital brain region. When the PFC runs out of its primary fuel, your brain instinctively shifts to its default reactive mode, resulting in persistent cognitive fatigue. Modern digital technology, unfortunately, has locked us into a vicious cycle that deepens this mental exhaustion. We often turn to our screens when we feel drained, seeking a temporary hit of engagement. But this only exacerbates the problem through two primary mechanisms. Firstly, information overload. The continuous rapid consumption of media, as researched by figures like Dr. Daniel Levitin, severely stresses our neural networks. When the brain is forced to process too much information simultaneously, it triggers an increased release of the stress hormone cortisol, creating a state of alert, yet deeply drained burnout. Secondly, this digital exposure leads to sleep disruption. Even low-level screen engagement close to bedtime can be catastrophic for recovery. Research confirmed in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism shows that the blue light emitted by screens actively and efficiently suppresses the production of melatonin, delaying the high-quality sleep your fatigued brain desperately needs to consolidate memories and clear metabolic waste products. The consequences of this chronic mental fatigue extend significantly beyond simply feeling sleepy. It fundamentally alters brain function. Sustained cognitive demand without adequate recovery leads to the condition widely known as brain fog. From a scientific viewpoint, this state is frequently linked to chronic low-grade inflammation. For instance, researchers at King's College London have demonstrated strong connections between prolonged psychological stress and the presence of inflammatory markers in the body, which directly impair critical cognitive functions, memory recall, and the ability to focus deeply. Furthermore, your patience and emotional resilience suffer dramatically. The prefrontal cortex is integral to regulating emotional responses, and when it is depleted, you become quicker to anger, more irritable, and less resilient to everyday stress, all clear indicators that your internal cognitive battery is fundamentally flat. The crucial insight is that your brain was not designed for the current 24/7 digital landscape. Recognizing that this feeling of exhaustion is a clear signal of cognitive overload, rather than just a sign of laziness or a need for more hours in bed, is the essential first step toward recovery. Taking control of this fatigue means actively optimizing your cognitive environment, not simply enduring it. The truth is, Reclaiming your energy isn't about finding a magic pill. It's about respecting the biological limits of your most powerful organ, your brain. By actively managing your cognitive load and defending your recovery time, you can move from surviving in a state of chronic fatigue to truly thriving. If you are ready to stop just surviving and start optimizing your brain health, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel right now. In our next video, we'll dive into the 3 simple, scientifically proven hacks to combat brain fog starting this week. Don't miss it!